They turned my Texas ranch into a lake, so I forced them to rip up their whole subdivision and start over. My spread's 12 acres in Williamson County, north of Austin. Bought it in '98 for $62,000 because it was the last cheap chunk left in the path of 3 old cotton fields that drain into Brushy Creek. I built the house on the only rise, a limestone knuckle that never took water. 30 years, not a drop in the crawl space. I know runoff. This land drinks slow. Then came Highland Homes in 2020. They snapped up 220 acres uphill to slap down Cedar Ridge Estates. 162 houses, concrete curbs, 0 topsoil. At the county hearing, their engineer flashed a PowerPoint. 1 big retention pond, engineered release, no downstream impact. I asked the overflow path. Historic drainage, he said, pointing straight at my fence line. Won't exceed pre-development rates. I nodded. Sounded Texan. July 4th, 2023. Classic Gulf storm, 4 inches in 90 minutes. I watched from the porch as the pond filled, crested, then blew over the berm like Niagara. Muddy torrent shot across my pasture, slammed the foundation. 40 minutes later, 6 feet of creek water in the shop, ruined tractors, my grandpa's saddle floating like a raft. I rang Highland. Project Super, Chad Whitaker, swore the pond was 100-year certified. 2 weeks later, a certified letter, act of God, no liability. I hired my own guy, Dr. Laura Mendoza, UT hydrologist. She core drilled the berm, ran the numbers. Outlet pipe, undersized by 40%. Berm crown, 8 inches short of plan. Pond held 22% less than advertised, couldn't handle a 10-year event. I mailed Highland the report, demanded a fix. Their attorney fired back, your land's in the floodplain, cowboy. FEMA map said Zone X, minimal risk. I called Sarah Kim, Austin water law shark. We sued Highland, the engineer and the dirt contractor, for negligence. October 2023, another gully washer. Pond failed again, my neighbor's garage floated. We roped him in as co-plaintiff. Discovery was Christmas. Internal Slack messages. Contractor shaved the berm to cut haul costs. Engineer rubber-stamped as-built for the bonus. Trial hit Travis County in June 2024. Dr. Mendoza testified, defective design, fraudulent construction. Defense claimed my ranch was always wet. Sarah put up 30 years of dry boots. Jury out 3 hours. Verdict, Highland and engineer jointly liable. I got $142,000, neighbor $108,000. Court ordered Highland to redesign the entire drainage system. On their dime, they appealed. Lost faster than a longhorn in College Station. Appellate court, developers can't export flood risk. Redesign meant enlarging the pond 4 acres, raising the berm 5 feet, tripling the outlet, adding an emergency spillway that bypassed us entirely. Those 4 acres. 8 finished houses. Highland bought them back at 2024 peak prices, $2.8 million total. Pond rebuild, $1.1 million. Since the fix, my crawl space smells like cedar, not creek. Y'all hit that thumbs up, ring the bell for more Texas justice.